my name's Troy Hawes, and welcome once again to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Today, we're going to go back to the early 90s, and we're going to review a great song called She Talks to Angels. It was written by Chris and Rich Robinson and performed by their band, the Black Crowes. She Talks to Angels peaked at number 30 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1991. Now, before we get started, be sure to click the subscribe button, as I'm always trying to put up new content on a regular basis. In addition, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, you might actually also like my original music, which can now be purchased or streamed from any one of your favorite online music providers. Simply look up Troy Hawes and you'll find my music there. So what we're going to do first is we're going to look at the chords that you're going to need to know to get through this great song. Then we're going to perform an acoustic lounge version of She Talks to Angels. Afterwards, we'll go in depth and have a closer look at the chord progression. As always, I'm going to use a great backbeat from my Beat Buddy by Singular Sound. So if you want to learn a great rock song from the early 90s, stick around. We're going to get started right now. Okay, before we get to the chords that you're going to need to know for this great song, I want to point out to you that the Black Crowes, their original version, their guitars are tuned to the open key of E. Now, that can create a little challenge if you're a beginner and you're trying to learn this song. Where the chords are very, very easy, trying to figure out how to tune a guitar to the key of E to play this song from standard tuning can be a little bit challenging. So as I do from time to time, I take a song that has some challenging parts in it and I simplify it so it's easy for beginners to pick up and run with. That's just what I've done here with She Talks to Angels. Now, can you play along with the original song that the Black Crowes play using the chords I'm about to show you? You certainly can. It's very, very easy. But for the record, it's not exactly the same. It's not tuned to the key of E. Again, we're in standard open tuning. With that, let's get to these chords that you're going to need to know. There are 3.5 chords. I'll explain here in just a second. The first chord is a standard E major. Now, I call these half chords because the next one that you're going to need to know is actually an E suspended 4, or commonly known as an E sus4. The only difference here is that you're going to place your pinky finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And that is an E sus4. All right, what else do you need to know? You're going to need to know an A chord. And finally, there's one bar chord. It's a simple B bar chord. That's it. Those 3.5 chords are going to get you all the way through this great song. Let's get to the cover.
Never mentions the word addiction in a certain company. Yeah, she'll tell you she's an orphan after you meet a family. paints her eyes black as night now. She pulls the shades down tight. Girl gives a smile when the pain comes. The pain's gonna make everything alright. That's right. Oh yeah. She talks to angels. They call her out by her name. Oh yeah. She talks to angels. Call her out by her name. She keeps a lock of hair in her pocket. She wears a cross around her neck. Yes, the hair is from a little boy. Crumbs from someone she has not met, not yet. Oh yeah, she talks to angels. They all know her name. Oh yeah, she talks to angels. They call her out by her name. She don't know no lover, none I've ever seen. To her that don't mean nothing, but to me it means, to me it means, to me it means everything. Paints her eyes as black as night now. She pulls the shades down tight. Oh yeah, there's a smile when the pain comes. The pain's gonna make everything alright. That's right. Oh yeah, she talks to angels. Call her out by her name. Oh yeah, she talks to angels. They call her out by her name. Oh yeah, she talks to angels. Oh yeah, she talks to angels. They call her out by her name.
All right, let's just dive right into the chord progressions. We're going to break this into 4 parts for you. We'll start with a look at the verse. Then we'll have a closer look at the chorus. There is a bridge to this song, so we're gonna have a look at the bridge, and then finally we're gonna have a look at that opening riff that I perform. Now, for the record, I'm not a lead guitar player. This is a real simplified version that I've just kind of adapted over the years to play. But I like adding it in because it does give some familiarity to the song when you start it. So I'll show you the acoustic lounge version of that opening riff. I've seen a lot of great tutorials on YouTube showing how to play the complete opening riff in standard open E tuning. So if this is something that you really want to look at, search out those great videos. With that, let's have a look at the verse. Okay, if you know this song well by the Black Crowes, you know that they also perform with some harmonics on the guitar. But because they're playing in the key of E, and I perform this song in the standard tuning, it can't be exactly the same. But I still add in a little harmonic to add a little flavor to the song. You may choose to do this or not. It's completely up to you. I don't think that it really takes away from the song, but I also think it adds a little flavor to the song. So what am I doing? Well, between the 7th and the 8th fret is where I'm playing this harmonic. Now, if you don't know that much about harmonics on the guitar, there are a variety of places on the fretboard where you can create, by a light touch and a picking of the string, a beautiful harmonic sound. In this particular case, I'm using the 5th and the 6th string. So rather than pressing all the way down on the string itself, you just basically lightly touch it. And really what you want to do is you want to be right on the little fret itself, not on the 7th and not on the 8th fret, but right in the middle there. And really what it does is it creates this sound. Lightly touch it, and then the 6th string, that's it. It's really, really that simple. Takes a little bit of practice to get down, but once you've got it, I know that you'll be able to play it easily. With that, let's dive into this chord progression. There are only 2 chords for the verse, the E and the E sus4. Here we go. She never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yes, she'll tell you she's an orphan after you meet a family. And then you jump into the chorus. Let's have a look at it now. The chorus starts on the B bar chord and goes something like this. She talks to angels, they call her out by her name. Oh yeah, she talks to angels, says they call her out by her name. All right, let's have a look at that bridge. Starting on the A chord, the bridge goes something like this. She don't know no lover, none I've ever seen. To her that don't mean nothing, but to me it means, but to me it means everything. And that's it. Very, very simple. Let's have a final look at that intro that I do for the song. All right, let's have a closer look at where the notes are to this opening riff that I incorporate into the acoustic lounge version of She Talks to Angels. Now, you may choose to use this in your version, or you may not. This is a much more simplified opening riff than what the Black Crowes are doing, of course. But I am not a lead guitar player. With that, I wanted to add in this because I think that it adds an element of familiarity to the song. As soon as I start playing this opening riff, people go, oh yeah, I know what this song is. So I wanted to show you what I do. We'll try to slow it down, although it can be very, very difficult to do that on a riff like this. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to start here on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And we're going to slide up to the 5th fret of the 2nd string. That's it. Down to the 4th, and then down to the 2nd, and then the open. Let me show you again. Then up to the 3rd string of the 1st fret, 2nd fret, and then the open 2nd string. Let's go back. And then back down again. You end with the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Again, let's start from the beginning. And that's it. That's all you do. Let's play it out quicker. Now you'll have to practice it several times to get the rhythm down, but I know you'll be able to do it. And there you have it, the Black Crowes' She Talks to Angels. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. My name is Troy Hawes. Again, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, please consider subscribing. I do truly, truly appreciate it. The more people who subscribe, the more they'll play my videos. Till the next time, keep playing. Music is good for the soul.